Hello, good afternoon. Not good morning, good afternoon. We as in me, have had a very busy morning and afternoon. It's already like 1:20. Just getting stuff done. I had a ton of editing, very editing heavy morning. I had a ton of stuff to get caught up on and just a bunch of work. So it's a pretty low-key morning, getting a bunch of work done. Took Roxy for her 2-mile walk. I'm about to take Cash for his little half a mile or a mile, whatever he decides he wants to do today, after I finish my skincare and getting myself put together finally. We don't have any sports tonight. Actually, baseball and softball is just about over. Brody's actually already done. He had a tournament last weekend, and so he's done. Berkeley has, let's see, she has 2 games left for softball. Brayden had an end of season tournament game on Tuesday and they won, so they play on Friday and that's it. So we are almost done with baseball season. It's crazy because back in Oregon, where we used to live, they are just now getting started with baseball season. Like, they just had opening ceremonies last weekend and we're just about done, just because the weather is different there and like the school schedule and stuff. They just start later in the spring, whereas we start like in March. So anywho, I think that's gonna be it for the hair today. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna put on a little, I just did like my cleanser, my serum, and my moisturizer, and then I'm gonna put on a little bit of my other skincare. I'm gonna do my tinted serum, my concealer, which I do these every day. These are my ride or die. The tinted trio from Typology. These are my girls, okay? These 3 right here. This combo, this little trio right here, I've been using this for about 2 years now. I absolutely love these. You guys have heard of these because I share them with you all the time. I absolutely love Typology as a whole. I have a ton of their skincare sitting right here on my countertop, serums and all sorts of stuff, creams. I love them. And you look at this and you think this is makeup, but it is in fact tinted skincare, which is amazing because it's actually good for your skin. Starting off with my tinted serum, I use type 2 light, and it is formulated with vitamin C, squalane, and aloe vera. It gives just enough coverage without fully like covering up everything. So it is a tinted serum. It has amazing benefits for your skin. It is 99% naturally derived. It feels so good on your skin. But it just is like my skin. It looks like my skin. It just kind of evens everything out. Gives you that like lightweight, glowy look. And then of course, my favorite concealer ever. This is the serum concealer. This is also type 2 light. This concealer has caffeine and niacinamide, so it helps to reduce puffiness and redness over time and instantly. I love the coverage of this concealer, and it hydrates. That's the biggest thing for me, is it hydrates my under eyes, but it doesn't make me greasy. I love how it blends out and it doesn't crease. If I turn this way and some better lighting, you can see. Oh, it's so good. And then also the lip oil. This is the powder pink lip oil. I love all of them. I have the untinted one right here. The honey one is one of my favorites. I think that's over on my nightstand. I like all of them. They're all so good, but the powder pink is one of my favorites. Even my 8-year-old daughter steals my lip oils from Typology. She loves them too. These are super hydrating because they have squalane and jojoba oil in them and vitamin E. It's like a glossy finish without being sticky. Super hydrating. I have one of these in my car, my purse, my nightstand, the honey one. I'm gonna put on a little powder, bronzer, blush, little mascara. They are a French skincare brand using over 80% natural ingredients. You guys can shop the tinted trio and all Typology products linked in the description box. And for a limited time, you guys, my followers, have an exclusive offer from Typology. If you spend $40 or more on the Typology website, you guys will get the shimmering dry oil that has vitamin C and 5 organic botanical oils in it. It is antioxidant rich. It is beautiful on your skin. You guys will get that for free with your purchase of $40 or more on the Typology website if you use my link. So check them out. They have tons of amazing skincare products and tinted skincare products. Those are my favorite. Like I said, I've been using these, the lip oils, for about 2 years now. I use these two and the lip oil every single day. I use the tinted serum as my base every day, the concealer, ride or die. These are my favorites. So anyways, check out Typology. I definitely need to clean my room today. So that's something that I've been putting off, but you guys need some cleaning motivation. That's probably why you're here clicking on this video, because you probably are about to sit down and fold some laundry. You probably got me propped up on your counter doing some dishes. Maybe you have me on your TV because you need a little motivation to get your rear in gear and get some cleaning done yourself. So obviously I'm here to motivate you to get some done around your house. So I'm gonna do that. I have a bunch of clothes in my room that I need to get put away, because yesterday I folded a bunch of laundry and I put all the kids' clothes away, but mine just got stuck on my dresser, so I need to get that put away. And oh my gosh, I'm getting warm. So I need to get that stuff put away, and then I need to vacuum my room. We got golden retriever hair everywhere. I need to like wipe down my nightstands, my dresser. I need to just clean my room, make my bed, all of that. So we'll do that together, okay? We need to clean my room. So I'm gonna put my mascara on, and then we will take Cassie for a little loop and make some cookies and then clean my room together. So see you here in just a minute. Back from walking. Cash did a mile. He is doing so much better walking. We got him on those Better Wild like allergy chews, and those like help with gut health, which is linked to like everything else. They're allergy chews, but they help with their gut health, and then that's like overall. And he's had way more energy, not just when he's around Roxy, but like I take him on solo walks because he walks a whole lot slower than her. And he used to walk so much slower, and he's leading me now, like when he was younger. And he's like totally willing to do a mile versus like just a little walk around the block. So that's a big difference. And then also we changed his dog food to Blue Buffalo, and it's like for senior dogs, but it has like stuff in it. I would have to go look at the bag, but I have it on auto ship from Chewy now. I did a bunch of research on like his age, and then his like joints, and him like not wanting to get up off his bed because he's a very lazy boy, and then him just like not wanting to play anymore, and just all this stuff. I did a bunch of reading and put a bunch of info into GPT also, and all of the suggestions came back with this specific dog food as like the top one. Obviously you could like make your own dog food too, but this is the one that we're doing. So let me look at it and tell you which one it was. So I think this combination, like I have these on a subscription now. I worked with them, but they worked so well that I got these on auto ship now with my own money, before I even went live with those Instagram stories. But then this tube that we switched him to, so it's the Blue Buffalo Life Protection Formula with Life Source Bits, large breed senior chicken and brown rice recipe. So it has glucosamine and chondroitin for joint health, antioxidants for immune health. L-carnitine promotes lean muscle. So it says the true blue effect for large breed senior dogs. Joint and hip health for overall mobility. Immune health, energy to stay active, healthy digestion, strong bones and teeth, healthy muscle maintenance, skin and coat health. So there's like 2 different pieces in here of food. So this has real chicken, no chicken or poultry byproduct, no corn, wheat or soy, no artificial flavors or preservatives. So yeah, we got him switched to this a little while ago too, on top of those allergy chews, which these are scientifically formulated to strengthen your dog's gut and boost their immune system. And poor gut health can lead to allergies that trigger paw licking, head shaking, itching, scratching, biting, ear infections, red patchy skin, which we were dealing with a lot of that stuff with him. And I have seen huge changes in him since we have done these 2 things. So just in case your dogs may be experiencing any of those things, this is what has worked for our Cassia boy, and we've seen tremendous improvements. So I just wanted to share that with you. But that's just a little leftover food that didn't fit in his little like container thing right here that's full. I just filled it up. But back from walking, and I'm gonna get started doing these chocolate chip cookies now. I use the recipe from the Magnolia Table cookbook. I've been using that for years. I make these cookies pretty much every single week. It's been a couple weeks now since I have made them, and the kids have been highly requesting them. I just haven't made them. So get down my book and I'll show you the recipe. I don't even really follow the recipe anymore because I like have it in my brain, and the book opens right to it from when I used to follow it all the time. But you can find this recipe online if you just type in Magnolia Table chocolate chip cookie recipe. This recipe will pop up. So I'm gonna use my mixer back here, put everything in, and get this whipped up. Oh, and I also have my Ninja Creamy out because I put together 2 pints last night with 2% milk and protein powder from Clean Simple Eats. I saw a recipe on their Instagram. So I'm making cookies and cream, protein ice cream, and also birthday cake protein ice cream today. So I put those pints together so they could freeze overnight, and I just need to spin them today. But let's make some chocolate chip cookies, and then unfortunately we need to clean my room. Even me, the one who comes on here to motivate you guys to clean, needs my own motivation to clean, but I have to motivate myself.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can songs in a car for two. Hey, darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time. Driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life. I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to tell me sorry that you take back all the things you said just to hurt me. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more, like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to show me sorry you have changed now. But it's the same old story. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more, like everything's the same. I tried to build my...
So this is what they look like right when they come out. They don't quite look done. I do them for exactly 11 minutes. So they literally look like they're not done yet. But after they sit on the counter for just a few minutes, this is what they look like. And they are absolutely perfection. Like the most perfect chocolate chip cookies ever. So just pulled these out, and these will look just like the other ones in just a couple of minutes. I can't wait to have one. The kids are gonna be so excited when they get home from school. All right, first things first, of course I've got my music going. I have my summer playlist on Spotify going. I will link it in the description box for you guys so you can listen along with me while you're cleaning if you want to. After you're done watching this video, of course, because you need to get your motivation first, and then you can put on the playlist and get to cleaning. But I have a bunch of clean clothes and some dirty clothes apparently on my dresser here, so I'm gonna get all of that sorted out and put away, and then have some things I need to go run and put in my closet as well. I'm gonna get this all cleared off and put away.
But when I get
now I'm gonna get my nightstand cleared off. I have some random things that need to go into the kitchen. I've got a little trash, some cups, whatnot, and I have a little basket on my nightstand that I keep like books and pens and just like random stuff in. And then I'm just clearing off Donnie's nightstand too, and I'm using this Clorox Scentivia. It is lavender jasmine for some reason. In past vlogs I've been calling it lavender vanilla, but it's lavender jasmine. Donnie just has like a book that he's reading and like an excavator key and a collector coin and some extra watch bands on his nightstand. He doesn't have a little basket on his to put his little random things in, so I'm just wiping all of his stuff down over here, dusting everything off, and then putting everything just back where he had it. But like all the little things like that on my side, I just have that little woven basket that keeps all my little random things in it. But I guess I need to get him a little basket too for his side to put all his little stuff in. I'm also going to use that same spray to wipe down my dresser, and then I'm going to go over and wipe down my nightstand as well, which our nightstands are actually little dressers, but the spaces on both sides of the bed were big enough that we were able to get these 3-drawer dressers to use, and so we both use them as dressers as well as this dresser, which this bigger dresser is actually a kid-size dresser. So the drawers are a little bit smaller, but I use this as my dresser. They just don't hold a whole lot of clothes. But yeah, all 3 of them are actually dressers and they all match, but there wasn't like a full-size, adult-size big dresser like this one, so I got the kids one and it all worked out just fine. But they're all from Wayfair and I got them about a little over a year and a half ago. About a year and a half ago, and they are linked in my like to know it if you are looking for them. But I absolutely love the color of them and the look of them still, and they're like heavy duty and really good quality.
It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels. I'm not pretending.
I'm also going to use my Sprayway glass cleaner to spray down the TV because it's pretty dusty, but I'm not going to spray it onto the TV. I'm just spraying it onto a paper towel to wipe down the front of the TV. And then I also took the paper towel and just ran it across the top of the TV, and I could not believe the amount of dust that came off the top. It's clearly been a while since I've dusted anything in here.
I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
I'm using my same Sprayway glass cleaner to wipe down this big full body mirror. I took the pictures off of there, and I'm just using that spray and a paper towel to wipe this all down.
I'm not pretending. I'm more like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. They calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
And now I'm going to get the bed made, and it looks like I'm talking here, but I've got my music blasting, and of course I'm singing. And while I was making the bed, Roxy Girl came in to supervise. She had to make sure I was getting my job done right and get a little lovin's from her mama.
You know I don't have to live inside your frames, boy. It's such a funny way to tell me what you search in life. Well, I'm a mad woman, sorry I don't compromise. Mad woman, keep calling me a mad woman. Boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
Now this is where things took a little bit of a turn. I was not intending on turning this into like a spring cleaning situation. I was just gonna vacuum, but then I realized it was really dusty under the bed, so I got way under there, and then I said, you know what, I can see how dusty it is under these nightstands, and I just need to pull these out and vacuum under here really well. So I folded the rug back and I vacuumed behind Donnie's nightstand here, and it wasn't as dusty as behind my nightstand. For whatever reason, it's way dustier over on my side, which you guys will see. I actually moved the camera on my side so you can see it much better. But I got under the bed really well, and then under the rug the best that I could on both sides, which you will see. And I added my little attachment here so I could get all of the dust off of the lamp cord, because there was just like, I mean, it was like a fuzzy cord. The whole cord was just fuzz of dust. It was disgusting. So I got back as far as I could on the baseboards behind the bed too, because I will need some manpower to move this bed to get all the way behind it, and I did not have that at this moment. But I did vacuum off the baseboards back there and vacuum up all of the dust that I could from underneath that nightstand. And this is where I just decided to go for it. I said, you know what, we're gonna wipe down the baseboards, we're gonna vacuum all the baseboards, I'm gonna be moving all of the nightstands and dressers out of the way, and we're just going to tackle all of this because the dust is unreal, and it's clearly been a while since I've done this, so we just need to go ahead and get this done.
You know I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna think another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense.
There was quite a bit of dust on the floor behind this mirror, so I moved that out of the way and vacuumed right up against the wall here, and then also took that bottom part of the vacuum off and added that attachment so I could vacuum the baseboard there and get off as much dust as I could with that. It makes it so much easier to do that first and then wipe it down with a cleaning rag and some spray. And so I'm using that same Clorox cleaner, spraying that right onto the baseboard and then scrubbing it down. It makes such a big difference. Even if it doesn't look that dusty, if you vacuum it off and then scrub it, it's like ching, like so incredibly white and shiny afterwards. It's amazing.
Tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna think another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't.
Moving on over here by the door, I'm going to do the same thing. I've got that piece, the attachment on my vacuum, and I'm going along the baseboard here, and even behind the door there's like hair, like pet hair stuck to the door frame, and even dust like on the door, like little ridges. So I vacuumed all of that off, and I'm pulling the rug up so I can really get this dresser back away from the wall. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of dust on the floor and a lot of dust on the baseboard, so I am using the vacuum to get up what I can off of the baseboard and like on top of the plug-in outlet and just everything I can with that little handheld thing. And then I'm going to vacuum the floor and then also wipe down the baseboards back here.
I think we better run. We ought to leave this place tonight. I'm telling you. Pack up your suitcase. We'll find a new place. We'll cross the border. Can't stay no longer in this town. Somehow in this small place, minds begin to shrink when everyone is too fake.
Now I'm going to get that dresser pushed back into place and run the vacuum all right here again in front of the dresser and the rug here at the end of the bed, and also lift this rug up because there's just stuff that like goes through the rug and onto the floor because we don't have like a pad under the rug. And if you ever put like that sprinkly stuff on your rugs that make it smell good and then you vacuum it up, that like goes through your rugs too onto your floor, so it looks like dusty underneath the rug. So I'm just lifting that up and vacuuming here. I need to get under there and mop clearly, but I didn't do that today. I just vacuumed really well under there, and there was so much in this vacuum I went and emptied it out multiple times while I was working on cleaning this room. But I love this vacuum so much. I've been talking about it in like every single video. I bought it with my own money. It's a Shark cordless, but the charging stand empties the vacuum for you, and the suction on this thing is so good. You can see it works so incredibly well, even on a shag rug. I just am obsessed with this cordless vacuum. I have it linked in the description box for you guys. So if you are in the market for a cordless vacuum, this one is amazing, and it has 2 different attachments, and it has this one that I'm using here, and then another one that is like a handheld with the power fins on it, and it's amazing for like upholstery and couches and stuff like that, and especially if you have pets. So highly recommend this vacuum. Not the version that has the pet attachment, but the one that has the power fins attachment, the exact one that I have linked in the description box. But anyways, we are moving on over here on my side of the bed. I moved my nightstand out of the way, and you can see there is so much dust under my nightstand. For whatever reason, it's just so much worse over on this side of the room, and on top of the baseboard there is so much dust. So I vacuumed it up off of the floor, and now I'm going to use that attachment to get it off the baseboard, and I'm going over it like over and over and over again, kind of like loosening it up off the baseboard, and then I'm going to go over it with the cleaning rag, and I'm going to spray down the floor right here too and wipe all of that down. And I'm also reaching back under the bed on the baseboard as far as I can, just to try to get everything that I can without moving the bed, because it's really heavy and I don't have help to move it right this moment. So I'm just trying to get as far back there as I can to get all of this cleaned up the best I can right now.
But I can't even fall asleep until the dawn. If there's no love, then there's no lost. Whatever you got, I'm about to give it up. I'm not in love, I'm just pretending. I'm not in love, I'm just forgetting him. I'm not in love.
Now I'm going to get that dresser nightstand put back in place, get my stuff plugged back in, and then I'm going to vacuum the floor here under the rug, and next to it in this whole area over here next to the bed I'm going to get vacuumed really well. And then we are going to do the same thing on the baseboard here under my gallery wall. I'm going to vacuum on top of the baseboard and then also wipe all of that down.
Someone told me, dance it off. Don't you know we're all disposable? It don't matter, break your cuffs. We go on and we will never stop. And there's no reason to be numb, but I can't even fall asleep until the dawn. If there's no love and there's no lost, whatever you got, I'm about to give it up. I'm not in love, I'm just pretending. I'm not in love, I'm just forgetting him. I'm not in love, I don't feel anything, don't feel anything. I'm not in love, I'm just pretending. I'm not in love, I'm just forgetting him. I'm not in love, I don't feel anything, don't feel anything.
Okay, I'm done in my room. I actually did a whole lot more than I was planning on doing. I was just planning on like picking up real quick and making the bed and vacuuming, and then I was like, you know what, under these dressers, it's real dusty, and these baseboards, real dusty. So I went ahead and just got that done because it needed to be done, and we're in spring cleaning, getting things done that need to be done right now. So, oh, my tripod's back there. And it's hooked onto my bra. It's hanging on the door. Okay, so that is going to wrap up this vlog. Put my tripod away right here. This is usually where it lives, right here in my room. I am gonna go for another walk, finish up my 5 miles for the day. I did 2 with Roxy this morning and then a mile with Cash. So I'm gonna go do a little 2-mile loop. That'll take me about 30 minutes. and then I'm gonna make some dinner. We're doing chicken sandwiches, like homemade Chick-fil-A sandwiches and fries. So that is gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy day and spending some time with me, clicking on my videos and watching. It means so much to me. Don't forget to check out Typology, linked in the description box, and you guys will get that shimmering dry oil with vitamin C and 5 botanical oils for free with your purchase of $40 or more on the Typology website, which is real easy to do if you get that tinted trio that I swear by. So yeah, I'm out of breath now from scrubbing and vacuuming and all that, but my room smells amazing. It's much cleaner, feels good. So once again, one of those things that did not take me very long to do, but needed to be done, and I've been putting it off. So yay me. See you guys very soon. Love you. Bye.